Hello everyone, I made it. I apologize for having to last minute move this back 30 minutes, but my daughter-in-law asked me if I could take care of Liam this afternoon, my grandson, my oldest grandson, and then we went over and had dinner with them. So between all of that, we just couldn't quite make it back in time for me to do this at 7:30. So, but I made it by 8. So let me see if I can get this shared over on my laptop. It was being rather slow earlier, so we shall see. I'll give you a few minutes to find me now that I'm here. We are playing with the Share a Milkshake bundle tonight. So this week I have been sharing bundles where the products themselves aren't retiring, but the bundle price is. So if you're not familiar with that, a bundle is a stamp set, usually a stamp set and a punch or a stamp set and a die set. And when they first come out, they're bundled together and you can save 10%. And so that is going away. Monday will be the last day to get the bundle prices for these. Hey, buddy. So I'm just getting this shared. So that's what I've been trying to do this week. So many of the things from both that are retiring have sold out. If there is something you still want, the best way to see if it's still available is to check online, or you can contact me and I can look. But those are going quickly. A lot of things have already sold out. So that's why this week I wanted to focus on bundles that you could save some money with if it was something you wanted but hadn't quite purchased yet. All right, we are almost there. Get it shared over here. And then we will get started. So if you are new to my Facebook Live, each week I make a card, and then the next week I draw a name of somebody that comments on this video on Facebook, and they win the card. So last week we played with the Cottage Rose or Abigail Rose set. So we stamped and colored this. This was some of the Designer Series paper. So is this. So at the end I will tell you who won that. Okay, let's get started. So tonight, like I said, let me grab this. Try not to spill everything. And I've got a couple more cards. Well, you saw them online, but I'll still show them to you here too that I made with this set. We are playing with the Share. Hey, Patience. The grandkids were great. My oldest grandkid is almost 2, and he is so fun. He came over and played at our house this afternoon for a while. And then Noah, my baby grandson, he is just a little bit over a month, so he's really young. And he was happy part of the time and not happy part of the time, like most babies. Okay. Share a milkshake. So like I said, this bundle price is going away. Monday is the last day you can get it. And it's got some fun dies. We're going to use a couple of them. This one keeps... I've almost lost this. I need to find some double stick tape to put on there. But it's got some really fun dies. So it cuts out the ice cream scoops, and it has some little toppings, some hearts. This is a cone. We're going to use that tonight. This is, I don't know, I just use it as an accent piece. A straw, a cherry, your dish, your glass for a milkshake. So really fun set. And some fun sentiments too. So the card we're going to make tonight is using the cone, the ice cream cone. And so this is what we're making. This is one of our new core colors. It's actually a returning color. This is Berry Burst. And it was one that was an in color, I don't remember how long ago, but it's been gone for a little while. But now it's back as one of our core colors, which means it stays all the time. We have in colors that rotate every 2 years, but this is a new core color. And then I did not get a chance to check to see if these were available, but this is an online exclusive. It's a set of 3 embossing folders. But I thought these polka dots were just perfect with this ice cream set. So let's make this. I have lots of little pieces in here. We will try not to lose them. So your ice cream cone, let's see if I can leave that up here. When you die cut it, it looks like this. And so you just fold it. Grab my bone folder real quick. Increase it. And then fold the other side. And then they showed in the catalog that they had sponged the edges of theirs. So I did the same thing on mine. So this is crumb cake. There it is. It always throws me because the label on it has turned kind of green. So I can never find it. All right, so this is crumb cake, and I just have a sponge dauber. So I'm just going to take it and just go around the edge of it. And I don't need to do it on this side because it's going to be that way. And then this one of them is longer than the other, so when you fold it, you can tell which one needs to go first. So on this one, I just need to do the end of it right here. You're not going to see all of it. So then when you fold it over, it just gives it a little extra dimension. And then we're only going to stamp the sentiment. I'll try not to lose all my pieces here. So this one I did Life is Sweeter with You. And where did I put my berry burst? One moment. It may be, I may have had it out last night for a meeting. One moment. Look at this card. Let me find it real quick. Here it is. Luckily it was right on top. We used it last night in my team meeting, so yeah. Patience says her label is green. I think Kay's is too. I don't know what about that has turned it green. The ink is fine. It's just the label on the outside. So this is Life is Sweeter with You. And we're going to stamp this just at the bottom of this circle. This circle is from the Stylish Shapes, one of my absolute favorite die sets. It has circles, squares, and then like banner cuts. All right, set that aside. Because of it's a bright pink or a red, it takes just a minute longer to dry. But we can work on some of our other stuff while we're waiting. So this paper, it's hard to tell from the little bit that I have, but it's the paper that goes, and I can't show you the inside of the new catalog yet. It goes live Tuesday. But it is some of the new, there's like a birthday set. And so I won a small portion of this at the team meeting. So I have a little bit, so I was using it sparingly to try and get all this done. But I'm going to take, this is my little ice cream cone scoop that I'm going to put inside of my cone. And this will be hard to see on camera, but I'm just going to put some Wink of Stella on it so it's shimmery ice cream. Just adds a little more shimmer to it. And, oh goodness, this is what happens when you have to rush and do this. I have to get my adhesive. Okay, got it. So I'll take my green glue, liquid glue, and I will put this down in my ice cream cone. Move my hearts out of the way. Just hold it there for a minute. Make sure it's, yeah, I need to put it down just a little bit if I still can. Because I don't want to see that straight line. I want it to just be peeking out. That'll work. And then I took some more green glue and just glued both of these pieces down. And you just have to hold it just for a minute till it grabs it. There we go. And I also like to use, when I've got an embossed piece of paper, I like to use my liquid glue for that too. It just holds it better because it's not a completely flat piece. So this is just Berry Burst on Berry Burst. And if I had been thinking ahead, well here, let's put our chocolate. So our ice cream has a little chocolate on top. So again, just a little bit of, and you don't need a lot of this glue. It's really strong. So just a little bit of chocolate on top of our ice cream. There we go. Now, if I had thought ahead, I would have put adhesive sheets on this and die cut it. And then it would have been all a sticker. I did not think ahead and do that, so we'll just put, and more of it will be under the ice cream cone on this end, so I can be a little bit heavier with the glue on this end because it's going to be covered by the ice cream cone. And then on this end, just a little bit. And we are going to have some hearts over there too. So the adhesive sheets would have been the better way to do this if I'd thought of it in time. Again, just hold it there for a minute. And you get a little bit on your fingers. And then I put this on flat on my card. Like that. And then let's grab some dimensionals. So if you have used up all the dimensionals on the inside, you can use the outside too. I just snip them apart. You do not want to waste all of this. So on my ice cream cone, we'll just put a couple of these. That one's already got kind of a point going down. And this will just raise it up a little bit. So we'll put that over here. And then these hearts are also in the die set that goes with this. And I'm going to grab some mini dimensionals. Woo! We just about lost our hearts. So I'll put a couple on this bigger one. And then if I remember right, I had to cut a small one in half for those teeny tiny hearts. And I have scissors that I use for sticky things, so I don't use my good Stampin' Up! Scissors for sticky things. There we go. So put that on our smallest heart. All right. And we're ready to put these on. Well, come off of there. That one doesn't want to come off. There we go. Now I've got it stuck to my fingers. Here we go. So put our biggest one there and our medium one here. And then I decided to put the little tiny one on my ice cream cone. I thought that was kind of fun. And then one more touch. So these are, let me take them out of the plastic so you can see them better. These are some new embellishments that are coming in the new catalog. I think this is supposed to be, these are all the new in colors, so I think this is actually the Moody Mauve. But I thought it looked good with the Berry Burst, so that's what I'm using. So one, and this is my Take Your Pick tool, and it is great for picking up. It's got a putty end on it, and it picks these up really well. So a big one, a medium one, and then, oops, stick down there. And then I put the little one on the heart, on the little heart. And there you go. There is our card. Whoops. Oh, yeah, we need this. This is, so because this is such a dark card base, then you need a piece of white on the inside. So we'll just put this on the inside. That way you have some place that you can write. And you could also take, you know, some of those hearts and stamp on the inside. I didn't this time, but you certainly could just take some hearts and stamp them. Make the inside have a little extra too. So there you go. Yes, I agree, Patience. They complement each other very well. So there is our card for tonight. The other cards that I made playing with this set, this one. So this is using the little dish, and then I just cut out 3 scoops. And then here's that same, this one I did remember to use the adhesive sheets on the back of it. And then this one is with the glass, but still has ice cream in it. And you can see that big scoop has a little slit in it, so you can put your spoon in there or a straw. You want to put a straw through there. And I love using a sentiment just kind of as a background. This uses the in colors that are carrying over. So Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, and Sweet Sorbet. All right, so that is the Share a Milkshake. As I said, it's bundle price will be going away Monday. Monday's the last day to use that. Last week we made this card with the Abigail Rose set, and Nancy won that, so I will get that to Nancy. All right, thank you for joining me. I will be having, my next class will be next Thursday, so a week from tomorrow. I'll put it out on Facebook probably tomorrow. And it will be a new catalog launch, so we'll be playing with new catalog products. I will have my BOGO from the outgoing annual catalog and the mini catalog, so I'll have all this BOGO. I have a ton. So if you're not familiar with that, you purchase out of an existing catalog, and whatever you purchase, you get free out of my BOGO stuff. So that will be next Thursday, and I'll put that on Facebook probably tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I did forget to tell you, after this, I will put on my blog the dimensions that I used on this. So if you want to recreate this, you have all the dimensions. And I think that's it. And then next week, I will draw for somebody to win this card. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.